Yes, Youth Equipped to Serve creates opportunities that equip participants to love and serve each person as the image of Christ.
Whether it be a stranger, someone who's in your class, a family member.
I am Christ for them and they are Christ for me. And that revolutionizes the way that you live. It's a new kind of joy.
We accomplish this primarily in 3 ways. The first are our Yes trips.
Yes Days are opportunities for participants to engage with their city and learning how service is a way of life.
My first Yes trip was in DC and I didn't want to go. I was just like, what is this? I don't understand it. I was afraid. When I went on this Yes trip, it was like, this is how you hear the gospel and do it.
In 2019, we began planning college days, and what I ended up seeing was that really showed us a different need that we weren't seeing consistently with doing primarily trips with teenagers. It began this process of really thinking about how can we create a different kind of experience and different conversations that college students need. So we've begun doing series online.
Katrina Bitar and Steve Cristoforo start out each meeting with giving a talk
that always ended up being really pertinent to life. Every Tuesday night we'll get on Zoom, over 30 of us, just to be there, be present.
Even though it was over Zoom, I just felt so safe in that space and I felt so connected to everyone on the call.
A lot of people my age just have conversations with people that were going through the same thing, that were dealing with things that they didn't think that anybody else was going through.
I noticed myself in everyday conversations with friends thinking, oh, in the Yes series, we talked about this exact thing and here's what we learned.
We started to see that they were at this place where they were discovering who they were thinking really intently about their vocations. We started imagining what would it look like to engage a person in a process of personal development and community engagement. And this internship experience was born.
The internship is you going into your community independently and figuring out how to use your gifts to serve. It's longer term, like a 3-month process where you had mentors and just a support to kind of tackle a need that struck your heart.
Talking about their goals, their desires into action and maybe into a career that they will do.
It's given me a lot of mentorship opportunities and a place where I can be vulnerable and grow into who Christ has made me to be.
I came out of it, and I know a lot of other interns came out of it with this really strong sense of peace in who I am and the gifts that I have, and something I will take with me into future service opportunities and just my way of everyday life.
When you say way of life, it's like something that you're entering into for not just the weekend, not just the hour Zoom room that we do with the series, or the internship experience. How can we break down stereotypes? How can we think more compassionately?
Everything we do in the Yes community is centered around our 3 values as a ministry. The first is unconditional love. The second value of Yes is community. Everything we do is to bring people together. Our third value in Yes is empowerment. We want people to feel that they can take initiative on their own to go, to act, and to live.
I see these 3 qualities in everything that Yes does. I personally feel very cared for and loved anything I've been involved in, from the internship to being on staff, ministry team, the Yes series, on a trip.
No one ever really graduates. Yes. Once you've experienced it, it never leaves you.
The Yes community is a place where you can be yourself, you can be authentic, you can bring your pain, your doubts, all of you, and be loved and seen.
My hope for Yes and the people that come through the program is that they feel that they can embrace their own lives and have the courage to live into who God is creating them to be.